Right. So in the last class, we discussed about where class and or operators. So already we have discussed about update query. So in today's class, we will discuss about delete like top class is not there for you, order by and group by. These four we'll discuss today. So delete query. What is delete query will do? The SQL delete query is used to delete the existing records from a table. So you can use where class with the delete query to delete selected rows, otherwise all the records will be deleted. So simply if you say delete from table name, everything will be deleted. If you use where condition, the values which are satisfying the condition, only those rows will be deleted. This is a simple concept of delete. The name itself describes. So let assume this is the table what we have, and following is an example which would delete a customer whose ID is 6. So what we will do, delete from table name. What is the table name? Customers, where ID equal to 6. What will happen? This record will be deleted. Now if you see the customer table, you won't have that 6th record. Okay. If you didn't specify any condition, simply if you like delete from table name, then everything whatever you have in that table, everything will be deleted. So if you try to access the customer table, you can't see anything, nothing will be available. Now customer table wouldn't have any records, so table is, the contents of the table are deleted, so we won't have any details regarding to that. Clear? Is it okay with the delete command? SQL delete query is used to delete the records. What is the syntax? Delete from table name. So whatever you want to delete, we have to specify delete from which table, so that contents will be deleted. Already we have seen an example here. This is a table, and delete from customers, 6th record will be deleted if you want to access it. So we'll see that in practical, and so we'll go with this student table. These are the records what you have. Now I want to delete 105 CDE. Then now tell me the query. Delete from table name where RNO equal to 105. So what will happen? This record will be deleted. So run SQL. So if you see, now you will have 105 is deleted. Okay. If you didn't specify any condition, then everything will be deleted. All the records what you have in that table will be deleted. Okay, now
Yeah, sir.
yeah. So that is about delete. Next we have like class. In general, this like class is used with text varchar, text type of values. Okay. So here you will use two symbols. One is percentile symbol, another one is underscore symbol. So percentile in the sense all, underscore in the sense single character. Underscore will represent one character, percentile will represent n number of characters. So percentile and underscore are as follows. For example, select from table name where column like XXXX percentile. So first 4 letters must be this, and after these 4 letters you can have anything. So here for this we'll go with a simple example. Now we'll go with this faculty. select from, what is the table name? Faculty, where column I am going with F name, like I want to print all the names whose name starts with L. Okay, so like write L, first letter is L, from second letter onwards you can have anything, so that's why I mentioned it as percentile. Run SQL. What happened? Select from, table name is faculty, where column is F name, like L percentile, couldn't prepare statement from syntax error. Oh, select star from. See, whose name starts with L, you will get all the details. Now if I write whose name starts with N, okay, right. Now I want to display the names whose second character is A. Okay, so single character will specify underscore, second character must be A. Okay na, and from third character onwards you can have anything. Underscore will represent one character, and second character I said it must be A, and from third character you can have anything. Okay, so try to say this. The same mistake. Select the star from. Now see, for all the names the second character is A only, no? First character you can have anything, from third character you can have anything. Okay, is it okay with you? Have you understood the like command?
Yes, sir.
Now I want to display all the subject names whose name ends with S. Select star from faculty, where sub, like the last character must be S. Okay, now see, RDBMS, economics, accounts, cost accounts and stats. Okay na, last character. Now I want to print then subject names whose second character is C and the last character is S. How to write? Underscore, second character is C, percentile.
Again underscore, sir.
Only one underscore. First character can be anything. I said second character is C and the last character is S. Is it okay? Underscore, second character is C. In between C and S you can have a number of characters. I won't bother. That's why I mentioned percentile. The last character must be S. Second character is C.
Okay, sir.
Last character is S. So run SQL. We will have only two. They are economics and accounts. Okay. So this is about like command. We can use that like in different ways. Depends on your requirement. ఓకేనా?
Yes, sir.
So in like command we'll use underscore and percentile. Underscore will represent single character and percentile will represent n number of characters. And now you tell me there are 10 records. Okay, I want to display employee ID, last name and first name whose first name ends with T.
Sir, voice stuck అవుతుంది.
Here, hello, is it okay? Hello.
Sir.
Okay na?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Here from this table I want to display the second name, I mean first name, who where which first name ends with T. T తో ఎండ్ అయ్యే ఫస్ట్ నేమ్స్ కావాలి. I want to display only employee ID, last name and first name. So here I'll write select employee ID, comma, last name, comma, first name from employee. Syntax ఏంటి? ఫ్రమ్ ఎంప్లాయీ చెప్పండి.
Whose name starts with D?
Huh?
Whose name starts with D?
Where
What, sir?
first name, like in single quotes, it must ends with T, percentile T. Okay na? Whose first name ends with T. So Janet and Margaret, these two has to come. Okay, oh Janet, Margaret and Robert, whose name ends with T. Clear? Now display the names whose second character is A. Then
In first name, we have to write last name, sir,
I want to display only in first name.
in place of first name.
I want to display from first name only. I want to display from first name only.
What?
The second character must be A. So first
Underscore
the
A.
underscore A percentile. From third character you can have a number of characters. I didn't bother. Underscore A percentile. See, for all these second character is A. Okay na?
Sir, in second, another name is there, no?
What?
Leverling.
I am checking in first column. Here I said first name. I am checking in this column only. Clear?
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So is it okay? Like command. Now you tell me one more. I want to display the cities. Which city name ends with O? Which city name ends with O? Select star from suppliers, or I want only city, so I'll go with city. Select city from suppliers, where city like percentile O. Okay na? I want to display all the cities which city name ends with O. So run SQL. Now you have Tokyo, Oviedo, Sao Paulo, Salerno. So these are the names. So have you understood that like command? Any doubts?
No, sir.
Yeah, done. Top is not required, it is not there for us. So am I audible now? Voice clear unda leda?
It's clear, sir.
Okay. Just a second. I'll change the network. Now it will be good. Okay. So now this is about like command. After that we have order by. What is the meaning of order? Arranging the contents in ascending order or descending order is considered as order by class. Okay. So sorting the data. Sorting in the sense ascending order or descending order. What is the meaning of ascending order?
Arranging from smaller one.
Small to highest, highest to smallest. Okay. So for that,
Yes, sir.
we have a syntax. We use a command, we use a class called order by. You need to give a space between order and by. So select some column list from table where condition, then we'll have order by. So let us assume here you have this table. So I want to sort the data based on the salaries. So select star from table name order by salary. So by default this order by command will have ascending order. So what is the meaning of ascending order? Smallest to largest, right? Smallest to largest. If you want to specify into descending order, you have to write. So what we do is we'll go for faculty, not faculty, we'll go with student marks. Now select star from student order by tot. See, based on the total it will arrange. Previously you have these records 186, 215, 225. Let observe. Run SQL. What happened? Do you see a difference? Have you observed the difference? All the elements are sorted based on the total. By default it is ascending order. Ascending order in the sense smallest to largest. So if you want to specify descending order, you have to type DESC. Now descending order will come. Okay na? Is it okay? Order by class is used to sort the data in an order. Either it is ascending order or descending order. So this is the way. Select star from table name order by total and order by. I want to sort the data based on total column. and descending order, the data will become in descending order. Okay. So if you want to use where condition, then first you have to write where condition, then you will go for order by. This is a sequence what we have to follow if you want to implement. Oh. Now I want to sort the data based on the total column. By default it is in ascending order, but if you want to display the data in descending order, we have to write DESC. So as a specification here we will see this order by is a class. If you want to use where and order by simultaneously, first we have to write where condition, then you have to go for order by. If you want to use both conditions in the same query, first you have to apply where, then you have to go with order by. Now here we will go with an example. Do we have any example for that? No. Okay, I will show you. Here select star from table name where yes, wait, sorry. Okay, is it visible now? Screen sharing? Yeah.
No, sir.
Check it out now. Came. I shared.
ఇప్పుడు ఓకే సార్.
Yeah. Okay. So select star from. I am applying where condition as well as order by. Where total less than. Where total less than 200. Order by total in descending order. Run SQL. Check it out. It has to satisfy this condition where class, and then whatever the values we will provide, that should be into descending order. So these are the two values which are satisfying this condition, and they must be in descending order. So if you want to use both, hello, ఇప్పుడు స్ట్రక్ అవ్వాలి, అదే స్క్రీన్లో ఉన్నాం. Is it okay now? Have you got updated? Which screen you can see? SQL statement from student where total greater than 200, order by.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sir, after that you have to run SQL now, sir. From that it got stuck, I think.
Now is it okay, or still you have the same problem?
Once again you run SQL, sir, I will see.
Do one thing, you just exit and join again. Because of network issue it will be like that, I think so. The screen is visible to everyone, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Akila, is it okay now? Akila, Shravya, Supriya.
Yes, sir.
ఎస్ సార్.
Okay. Now select star from student where total greater than 200. Okay, everyone can see the screen greater than 200. Is it okay?
No, sir.
Wait. Now
ఓకే సార్.
yeah, So here in this query I have used where condition and order by. If you want to use where and order by, you have to use where class first, then you have to go with order by class. So first it will check the condition and it will print the values, and those values must be sorted with the help of this order by command. So if I didn't specify anything here, by default it will come in ascending order. Then if you specify, if you want to display the data in descending order, you have to write DSC, then it will be into descending order, sorry, not DSC, DESC, it will be into descending order. So this is about order by class. Okay, clear? Now we have one more, that is group by. Now we'll go with the faculty table. Employee table, we'll have salaries here, Hyderabad, all are Hyderabad, and managers. Okay, now select star from EMP, group by class. So if you want to display the details group wise, then we will have this group by class. So if I want to display the sum of salaries group wise, select designation from EMP, group by, right, not this, group by designation, select designation, comma, sum of salary.
Sir, machine stuck.
The screen stuck on.
Oh, so if you want to find out the count of employees, how many are there based on the department or based on the designation, what we can do here is select designation, and here we'll write count command, count of designation from EMP, group by designation. So run SQL. Now how many employees we have? Accounts managers 2, deputy managers 2, and managers 3. Okay, na? This is count command. Now I want to know the highest salary in department wise. What we do? Same command here, instead of sum we'll go with max. Okay, maximum salary, accounts department maximum salary is 24,000, deputy managers maximum salary is 24,000, managers maximum salary is 25,000. If you replace this max with min, we'll get minimum salary of the department. Minimum salary is 24, 22 and 25. So these are the basic commands what you have in group by class. If you want to group the data, based on the items, we'll use group by class. So the group by class is used in collaboration with the select statement to arrange identical data into groups. So if you want to use all the things, first we will use where class, then you have to go with group by, then go with order by. This is the sequence which we have to follow: where, group by and order by. So sum of salaries, so he displayed the sum of salaries, and he want to display name sum of salary from customers, group by name. So it will give you the same name, and so group by command will go with different calculations based on group wise. Have you understood what is group by command?
No, sir.
Fantastic. I'll tell you once again. Let us assume this is a table. Okay, na? I want to know the data based on groups. Groups in the sense same kind of information. Here I have same designations. Managers are 3, deputy managers are 2, and accounts managers are 2. Now I want to know the details department wise. How many employees are there in managers as a manager? How many employees are there as account manager? How many employees are there as deputy managers? So I want to know that details. So I have given select. I want to know the designation, and I am going with count based on designation from employee table group by designation. So I want to group the data based on the designation. Now if you run the query, it will tell you count. How many are there accounts managers? 2. Deputy managers 2. Managers 3. So here I am grouping the data based on designation column, and here I am applying a function that is called count function. Clear? Now group wise I want to know maximum salary. See, accounts manager maximum salary is 24,000, deputy manager 24,000, manager 25,000. Okay. So this is a complete information. From this I am selecting some information. For example, I will update some data, update EMP, update table name, set city equal to Vij, where EID in 200, 203, 205. Just check it out. 3 records are updated. Now I have some from Vijayawada, some from Vizag, and 207. Update EMP, set city equal to VIZ, where EID equal to last 207. One record modified. Okay. Now I want to know how many are from Vizag, how many are from Vijayawada. I want to display all the details. Okay, select star from EMP, group by, select the number of employees. So I am going with count of EID city comma UID from EMP group by city. So run the query. Now you will get from Hyderabad you have 3 employees, from Vijayawada you have 3 employees, from Vizag you have 1 employee. If you want to know group wise information, we will use group by class. Okay. Now is it clear? If you want to arrange the data group wise, then we will go with group by class. Is it okay now? Now, I'll explain the same topic in the next class, because of some network problems, there are some disturbances in today's class. So I'll try to explain the same topic from this group by in the next class. Okay, na?
Okay, sir.
So that's all for today's class.